Farm Guy here. This is the Rolmako U436 HP by JMZ on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on here on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test and demonstration of this cultivator. It's a heavy cultivator, but let's go ahead and find it in Tools and Cultivators. And here it is, $53,000 to purchase. Says 245 horsepower required. We'll talk about that. 9.3 tons. It is 18 slots on console, 6 meter working width at 8 miles per hour. Wheel configurations. We have Trelleborg, BKT, Michelin, Nokian, and Vredestein. So Vredestein and Trelleborg have a couple of options. A couple of really different options for tires. Yes, a number of different options there. No charge for the tire options. Beam with lights, so no, being just this, or yes, you get that back part with the tail lights. And main color, well, as long as it's blue, you can have any color you want as long as it's blue. Design color is black or blue. Those are the everything else that wasn't blue before. So everything that you see is black, you can make blue. No charge there for that. Just the $1,000 with the taillights. Yeah, right. So here it is. That's how you get it. Let's get our help window on. So description says the main advantage is that you can be used for shallow and deep cultivation of the soil. Yeah, well, that may be true for the piece of equipment in real life. However, in game, it is a deep cultivator, and it will only cultivate in a deep cultivator type fashion, which we will show. L1 and X unfolds it. And that is the animation for the unfolding. We have our lights and signals. Well, if we turn the lights off, you can see the signals, like so. Now, L1 and right stick up and down. If you notice, I do believe this is the adjustment for the deep or shallow cultivation. Now, if we leave it on shallow, because it would be more up in the air, L1 and circle lowers it down. You can see that it is still leaving a deep cultivated state. So it's nice to have that. However, I think due to limitations of the game, doesn't matter how high or low you have the implement, it will still just cultivate the same way. And if we lower it pretty much all the way down to the bottom, it will do that. So if I hire a worker, it also does something a little bit odd. Oh yes, it has movement. Very nice movement though. Each of the tines have some separate movement. As you can see, they're moving around. That's a nice animation you don't always see on every cultivator. Right, so as it comes to the end, you notice it misses a teeny tiny little bit at the end. A little teeny tiny strip. And it only does that when it comes to the end. So as you notice, it's going to turn around here. This is the AI worker. And does a pretty good job of turning around. And notice it goes well beyond the field and starts, so you don't get that missed bit when it starts at the edge of a field. It just does that when it reaches the end of the field. And there we go, we got some nice animation on those springs. Nice to see that. Everything else seems to be yeah, not that anything really didn't work that well, and I'm not really going to say it needs an update per se. I could live with that little bit at the end. I mean, you could always go ahead and just give it a swipe. See, I've done this spot here, so even if you have cultivated or did a headland, it still does it. So doing a headland around your field is not going to remedy that particular issue. However, everything else seems to work quite nicely. And that's about it. That is the Rolmako U436 HP on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.